Fuck me like my cousin.
Tear these walls up already. Goddamn,
Shoot that rope, boy.
boy. Shoot
Take
that
me
boy.
home or lose me forever.
You gotta drop the boy a lot.
Boy, the boy makes you uncomfortable.
Squeal like a pig.
It's
You
like-
heard me, boy.
And you hear some like I remember dudes in the military, they're from the country, but they didn't mean it racist style, but they'll say like boy or like there's a few other ones, and
With that,
I never heard it, so I'm like
yeah.
whoa, and then you're like I don't think he's doing that kind of
Dude,
boy.
I think
don't
it's
know.
weird when people call you boss.
Or yeah, boss.
Chief.
Like if a
Chief.
black dude, like a guy parking my car, like a valet dude the other day,
Yeah.
he called me boss, and I'm like, it's just weird.
Oh yeah, I never
It's
thought
just
about
weirder
that.
when a black dude does
Yeah.
it, man. Like, thanks, boss. You have a good day. I'm like, no, don't do that.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know I was the boss.
I never thought about
Now,
that.
now I feel like I got all kinds of.
Don't do that.
Now I
It
feel-
makes me feel racist. I'm not fucking doing anything racist.
Now I feel like I have all kinds of responsibility I didn't sign up for.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even know who
dude.
this dude is. Do I need to fire him? Like I don't know.
What's the
Am I
worst
managing
one?
a team and I'm unaware.
What's the word?
Champ.
Chief is
Champ's
awful.
a bad one. Chief's bad.
Bub.
Bub.
I can't stand that
Boss-
one.
Pal.
It's
Pal.
always those
Boss-
country dudes.
Boss is like the least bad of all of those.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think.
Boss shows like a sincere amount of respect.
It's also just kind of slang for like dude.
Yeah.
And who it's coming
Chief
from,
is like
too.
super douchey.
I just picture the guys who say chief like everyone who's going to be downtown tonight. Those are the guys who say chief.
Yeah.
Stop
yeah.
hating on downtown.
Fuck downtown.
As soon as they get their ID checked,
Downtown can't even get its shit together long enough to keep a place in business for 6 months. Dude.
Damn.
they're keeping all kinds of places in business. Chill.
That's true. Is Hooters still there?
No,
Yes.
I
Yes.
don't think it is.
I think it is. Yeah.
I don't know.
And the one in Mission Valley. Remember the one in PB?
Yeah, I vomited
Wait, wait.
after a night there.
Where was the one in PB? I can't remember.
Right now it's where El Prez
Beechwood-
is,
yeah.
but it's where Beechwood,
Beechwood
was.
yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, beach. Oh,
It was
yeah.
so shitty. I went there probably once, I think.
It was shitty.
Yeah.
It was shitty.
And they had that little tiny deck upstairs. What a fucking waste.
I don't even think I ever went out on the deck. I only went to that Hooters once, I think.
And there's no point in going to a Hooters in San Diego because every single bar you go to has attractive servers
Yeah, it's true.
and bartenders.
They don't
Prez
even have
is
big
crappy.
tits no more.
I know. What a disgrace.
Because they had to do equal opportunity hiring.
I have a friend who actually she stuffed her bra before an interview. The one in Mission Valley.
And she got it or what?
She got it. Yeah.
Like if they were hiring any one of us for like a male strip club called Stuffed, you'd fucking stuff the fucking the speedos.
hog piece.
Let's go to
Yeah.
stuff.
Damn.
Hey, let's go to hog pieces, guys.
Hog piece. That's a good one. I
like that.
I still love that fucking bar near Liberty Station. What's it called? The Manhole, the Man Cave, the Hole Man.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wasn't
yeah.
that the first gay bar?
I don't know, but it's a
think
great
so,
name. I think it's called the Manhole.
I think so.
I thought
Yeah.
one of the first gay bars was Thrusters, wasn't it?
Hey, fuck you. I DJ there.
No, I'm serious.
We've all
we've all been
made
there.
stupid decisions there. Many of them together. That's where I fucking got kicked out. That's the only bar I've ever been kicked out of.
For like the dumbest thing in the world.
Yeah, for
too.
trying to swing off the fucking metal bars in the restroom. After I tried to ask fucking our friend Terry for cocaine, he's like, I don't know you.
If they'd walked in 2 minutes earlier, you would have been kicked out for a whole other reason.
Arrested.
Yeah, it was after Shoney and me and someone else was in a photo.
They were so strict on drugs at Thrusters
Yeah.
because people would sell out of there. Basically,
Oh, for sure.
They would just sit there and drink
Undoubtedly.
all day. And then
You got to be strict when it comes to the drugs at
Yeah,
bars.
you can't
Yeah.
risk that. If you want to lose everything, yeah.
Being known as the place that has the drug dealers, unless you're a club and they can't sell out of there, but unless you're a club, it
Well,
doesn't.
the dude would he'd sit in there and he'd hang out, and then people would show up, and then he'd go to the parking lot where the liquor store was.
And smoking no cigarettes. So like, what were you doing?
That many times.
Yeah. You're not smoking weed back there. You're not
Yeah.
smoking cigarettes. Where you going?
I actually know a couple dudes who used to bounce at a bunch of bars in San Diego, and when they would shake somebody down and they'd find blow on them, they would just fucking yank lines all night themselves.
Yeah, it's like fucking cops seizing money. I guarantee it ain't all going into evidence,
I don't
dude.
know.
Of course not.
Can you imagine like being a cop, you fucking raid some house and you just find stacks of fucking like 10, 20, 50 grand?
I'm stealing
I
it
was-
all of it.
I was-
Gone.
I'd be a crooked ass
Oh
cop.
hell
Fuck yeah.
Have you guys seen that documentary it's on Netflix, but it's the cops. It's called like the 2-6 or some shit like that.
No.
Dude, they just talk about their crimes. I mean, the shit they were pulling straight up heists.
Oh, I'm sure.
It was straight heist where they were now off duty, but they knew where the drug dealer lived because they would hide the money and shit, and then they'd break into the guy's house and act like cops again.
It's fucking it's training.
Crazy.
It's training day.
It was so good. I mean, the guy was talking about 500 bands that they took off some drug dealer, and the drug dealer realized that they weren't on duty as it was going down, and then they just pulled the gun out. It was just crazy.
Hell
That's-
yeah, that'd be me.
That's
Craziness.
training day for sure.
For sure, yeah.
Give it up, motherfucker. I know. What
King Kong ain't got.
And then they had their boy that got out, or he retired or whatever, quit. And then he was the one pulling all the licks. So then they would know, they tell him, and he'd watch out on the street. And then he still had his badge, so he would stop the cops from coming in if they were around the area. He's like, "Oh no, we got an operation. You guys stay over here."
Hell yeah.
Dude, it's a great doc. I think
And
it's
that's
called
like
Too
tip
Sick.
of the iceberg type shit.
So good. It was so good.
That's so me.
Yeah.
Tom's getting excited just thinking about it.
And that's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
you're not a cop.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You gotta
That's
think
way
about
too
it.
much power for me to have. I'd fucking
These
fuck
du-
that away.
These dudes are making what, like $60K a year before they get all
yeah,
the
and
bonuses
they,
and shit.
if they're lucky, they get a decent pension.
Yeah.
If they retire at 60.
You can make a lot of money as a cop, but you got to go to all your fucking court dates,
And you got to do all the overtime.
all the overtime shit. But then you're making like 80, 100 grand a year.
I think you can make a lot more than that.
Yeah,
I think
depending
so.
on where you are. Yeah,
Yeah. And
it's so fucked
CHB.
up because in the nice rich neighborhoods, they get paid a fuck ton of money, and there's like no risk for them. They,
Fuck yeah. If I'm going to be a cop, I'm going to La Jolla or Del Mar.
of course, yeah.
That's how you get shot, though. You're a dumbass over there.
Bradley's the dude outside of the high school that doesn't go in.
Yeah, he's got his guard down.
Yeah.
And then he happened to pull over some crazy fucking animal on his last rope. Like, I got pulled over for the first time in the Prius a week ago.
For what?
I have a headlight out.
Oh.
And I knew it, though. And I had a couple beers at dinner right before. Not that big a deal, but
It's still the
you been-
worst feeling
it's
ever.
still, yeah.
That's when you're debating on whether you tell them you've been drinking or not.
That's what I'm debating about driving my car off a bridge
Yeah,
and jumping out on the way down.
dude, that's the way to go. They're not going to jump in after you.
Yeah,
What
good luck with
happened?
that. But no, so I just put all the windows down.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And all that shit went through the whole thing. And my girl, she's sitting next. She's like, "I've never seen anyone do that." I'm like, "Yeah, that's what you got to do.
Yeah, every time-
Windows
yeah,
down,
yeah.
make it feel comfortable."
I
was like,
I turned the fucking, and this is when I was dating that stripper back in the day. Her brother was a cop, and he's the one who told me. He's like, if you get pulled over, roll your windows down and turn the fucking, if it's dark out, turn the dome lights on.
Hell yeah.
So they can see everything that's going on inside
and
the
don't
vehicle.
grab all your shit,
Dude.
Wait till they get there. My wallet's in my back pocket.
The only times I've ever gotten close to getting fucking deweys was after the show at your fucking house. Twice, dude. And there was one time when I went out with you afterwards when
Yeah.
you were dating, what's her face?
yeah.
The 21-year-old
Oh,
who
yeah,
just
yeah.
loved to party. And we
Yeah.
were,
The Dream?
I wasn't even heavy drinking. I was at her house
Yeah.
with you. And we doing some shots of fucking like Jameson and tequila. I might have had 3 or 4 shots, but that was on top of like 2 or 3 beers during the show. And I left. I'm like, I'm tired. I gotta go. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna take Ingram home. And fucking sure enough, I get on Ingram going across the bridge and the fucking lights and the
Checkpoint.
cones, and I'm like, I am going to fucking jail right now.
You should have jumped in the water.
That's what I thought. That's what came to my mind, like driving my car off the bridge. But I drove up. The guy, I had all my windows down, like I said. Guy looked in. He's like, "Hey, you been drinking tonight?" I'm like, "No, officer." He's like, "All right." Tossed the fucking like brochure on my dash, and I took off. I don't know. How do you not smell it? Yeah, it was like a
Is it a Christian fucking?
It was Jehovah's Witness. No, it's like why you don't drive drunk. I didn't read it.
I think your skin complexion has something to do with it.
Yeah, it might.
Racist.
Oh, they look for people who are like super fucking shit faced though. I
But
think.
that's the thing, though. You could always smell it. I mean, I remember my old roommate. He was Asian, granted, but still, if he drank like 2 beers, I'd smell it on him, and his face would be beat red.
Yeah, it looks like a strawberry.
Yeah,
I-
exactly. Like that pillow you're holding.
I hate that. I hate that smell when like a girl's been drinking and you're sober, and then she comes
Ugh.
over to your place, and it's just you can like you can taste the vodka or the tequila or whatever they've been drinking.
I think the worst is fucking when you have a chick in your bed and you guys are fucking sweating and fucking and drinking all night, and you wake up the next morning like before her, and you go like, let's say your door's shut, so you don't notice it, but you walk in like, let's say I walked into my kitchen and I come back and
Oh,
you
yeah.
open the door and it's just like whoosh, like it fucking hits you in the face.
worst smell.
It's that
Especially-
sweet, like pungent. I don't even know what
Especially
it
if
is.
you've had like garlic fries or something the night
Dude,
before
or like
too.
burritos.
The girl came over to my house after she was doing coke and like all this other
Yeah,
shit. She actually woke me up with a text, and I didn't know that was going on. You know, it was like 12:30 or something. Like, you know,
What, that she was at
that
railing
she was like,
lines
yeah,
and
that she's
shit?
getting crazy. So I didn't know that, and she's like, "Oh, can I come over?" I was like, sure. And then I go back to sleep for a little bit, and she calls. All right, I answer the door, and I was like, this is a mistake. The second the door opened, I was like,
immediately regret this
fuck.
decision.
But I'm still trying to fuck.
Of course you are.
Yeah. So, but exactly what you guys are saying. That smell,
Yep.
you know, she just smells like cigarettes and bad decisions, and like she probably already sucked a dick. Who knows? And anyway, so now she's riding me, and she's
breathing on you.
Well, no, like so she's sitting straight, you know, like straight up, and she's like grinding on me, but it's kind of weird.
Is your face just like this? Like,
Yeah. I was just, and then
Is she doing that thing where she's like smashing your dick? You know what I mean? Where it's like bending it.
Yeah, she's doing all. Yeah, so I don't care about that, but her jaw. I mean, that thing was like hitting the walls of my fucking apartment, just bang, bang, bang.
Like she took a whole thing of bubble tape.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit, this is horrible.
yeah. If you're not in that same state, it's bad.
This is terrible.
It's so unsexy.
It's like going out with like your girl and she's with her girlfriends and you're the fucking happen to draw the short straw and you're the DD and you got to watch her get fucking drunk all night and you realize this is the most annoying fucking thing on the face of this earth.
And you
hanging
hate her.
out with drunk chicks sober.
And why is she sucking that dude's dick?
Why is she making out with that guy on the dance floor?
She just gave somebody your phone number.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
going on?
Who is the big black guy talking to her? Oh, never mind, it's Dom.
Should we start the show? That was like 20 minutes.
That was good though. That was a good
Listen,
intro.
This first segment is gonna be so short.
I know.
Fair enough.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, happy St. Patty's and welcome to a St. Patty's Day edition of the Tasteless Gentlemen. What up, Dom?
What was I gonna say?
I don't know.
It's been too long.
Fuck it.
You had something on deck and you forgot?
I forgot.
Damn, started already.
I know, right?
You're too young, dude. Alex.
Oh, Danny boy.
Ah, indeed. Aye, the pipes
Those
are
pipes
calling.
are calling.
Indeed.
The fuck is all
Scoop.
this?
Danny boy. Oh, man.
It's like you guys are speaking Spanish. I have no fucking idea
I
what's
could
going
probably
on.
sing Danny boy in Spanish, too.
Let's hear it.
Fair enough.
Nah, I'm not now. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
As you all know, these shows are brought to you by William Painter Sunglasses.
You don't say.
Some of the best sunglasses on the planet.
How strong?
They're super strong.
Too strong.
Too strong. Titanium metal, airplane metal. They are some of the nicest sunglasses on the planet. You guys can go on Amazon, check the reviews. Over 1,000 now. 5-star reviews.
Is it still fuck Scoop? You get a discount?
It is still fuck Scoop at checkout to get a discount. WilliamPainter.com. I will also put the link in the description if you're on YouTube. And also TastedGentlemen.com, shop.TastedGentlemen.com for any of our t-shirts. We always put up new t-shirts. They're pretty cool. If you don't like them, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
If you don't like him, send us a design you want. We'll see what we can do.
that's true. Actually, we do take submissions for designs, and if you give me a good idea, most of them are god awful.
I was going to say, I can't even believe you're opening up that fucking Pandora's
Yeah,
box.
yeah.
Some of them are like, what are you talking
Like stick
about?
figures?
Yeah, it's just like, wait, can you guys just print a butthole on a t-shirt? Like, no.
We should just do the back end of a tied balloon knot.
But if you guys send me a design and we end up making it, I will send you a free t-shirt because that's cool and we appreciate it. Yeah, that's it.
Also, one more thing is we're gonna put up a link on YouTube as well. We want you guys to let us know where you're at. We want to look into potentially if it's viable to do some live shows somewhere, come out, party with you guys and whatnot. So we'll have a form to fill out with your email address and whatnot. And we'll try to figure out what we can do.
Yeah, if we can get enough people in one spot, I guess we could do something crazy and just really get
Fucking,
wild.
they better be putting us up in 5-star hotels
Oh,
and shit.
here goes
No,
Bougie
something,
Bradley.
something
Yeah.
grimy. Motel 6.
Well, this is TJ. We're gonna be at TJ.
Yeah,
A
that's
brothel. I don't care.
Hey, we could get a nice beach house in TJ though for a night.
We could do that.
Yeah.
What if we sponsored a bunch of people to come to TJ with us?
I know, right?
That sounds like a lawsuit.
Yeah.
And it sounds sick as
somebody
fuck.
somebody will die. for
Anything
sure.
that involves a lawsuit is usually going to be sick as fuck.
But it's out of the country, so it gives a fuck.
Mexico.
Right.
What are the laws as in regards to getting a girl pregnant in another country? Can they?
I don't know. I haven't researched them extensively.
Not your fucking problem. That's what the law is. Who gives a fuck? Now, are you saying she gets pregnant in the other country, or she's from the other country?
From the other country, and you knock her up.
What? What are you worried about? Who gives a fuck? Leave that
America.
baby. Yeah.
I don't
man,
know.
Oh my
the
gosh,
law.
that reminds me. Some chick I know on Facebook, and I just heard this from a mutual friend the other day. All I know is that from Facebook, she got knocked up, okay? Wasn't in a relationship, isn't married, nothing like that. She just all of a sudden, like those chicks we've talked about on the show,
Yeah.
start posting pregnancy photos.
Dom's baby.
Found out she went to Europe I guess, and had some fling with some dude in Europe. He knocked her up. She's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go back to the United States and have the baby anyway on my own."
Why?
Because you're fucking stupid. That's why.
Are you sure she wasn't in Miami for spring break?
It's funny because she lives in fucking Miami, dude.
That is so fucking irresponsible.
Yeah.
I'm judging her.
But that dude is lucky.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Was he some weird French dude?
I don't know who the fuck he is. He's just luckiest motherfucker.
Oh, mon ami. He just fucking.
oui.
We just busting nuts in there for like 2 weeks.
You want my baguette?
I think Ziggy, who's not here right now, has some connections in fucking Mexico. He could probably hook it up. Dude.
That's true. Where is
Probably,
he?
yeah.
He's hanging out at grandma's house.
Yeah, fair enough.
Do you think they'd have us at Adelitas or Hong Kong?
Those are two whorehouses. If you're not from,
Yeah.
For everyone who has no idea what those are.
it's so crazy to go into that spot because it looks like a strip club. It
It
feels
is.
that's what. Well, yeah,
That's
okay.
the first part of it.
yeah. But if you guys have never been to a whorehouse in Tijuana, which I'm assuming most people are listening have not, it looks like a strip club. Kind of feels like a strip club, a little bit creepier. But it looks like a strip. The chicks are banging, and you can just pay for it.
Yeah, weren't one of you guys was saying that it's like the hottest Mexican chicks you've ever seen?
Well, they're not even Mexican, really.
Yeah, they're like
Just the hottest chicks ever?
Argentinian
They ship 'em,
chicks,
yeah, they ship 'em.
Brazilian chicks.
shipping them.
Dude, we had strippers in Cancun who were like one was from France, and another one was from like South America somewhere. It was super fun. It was like sex trafficking, like no joke.
I like
Probably
that.
was.
With the way,
My
the,
kind of
the
party.
way, yeah.
Getting excited
That's our
already.
next shirt. Sex trafficking. I like that.
I like that.
Oh, I like that. There was so like we hired the stripper for my brother's bachelor party, and
Can you be saying this on the show?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean it's a bachelor party.
Fucking regret it later.
All right,
yeah,
we ain't edited.
This is live, baby.
So we were staying. It's like it was a vacation rental place, not like a hotel, but it was like a house
Like,
condo community or whatever, right on the beach. And they don't let anybody in. Like we brought some girls back with us, and like security was freaking out, not letting us bring the girls back.
Wait, and you're paying for the fucking
Yeah,
place?
in Cancun, there's like a no guest policy.
Isn't that that's the murder capital of Mexico right now? Cancun.
There was a shootout like a week before we went there in downtown Cancun, but it never hits the
touristy area.
Yeah, it's tourist area.
okay. Yeah, 2 miles away. Okay, that's
Yeah,
not the area.
it's all out war over there, but you're good in the tourist area. So we were in contact with the dude trying to figure out like how to get everything set up, and we're like, they're not letting anybody in. Like you can't get anybody on board. He's like, oh no. He's like, don't worry, I have two condos there. He's like, security knows me, we're good. And I was like, dude, it's so fucking shady. He's like, yeah, next time you guys come down, just let me know. I'll put you guys up in my. No, I don't want to go in your shady fucking. Yeah. You're gonna get me sex trafficked to fucking somewhere else, getting my butthole plowed.
Like, wake up missing a kidney.
Yeah.
That's a big fear, man.
What, waking up missing a kidney?
Yeah, when I was out hoeing, you know, when you're out with a chick, you wake up drunk. You're like, fuck, where you don't know. What if she has a boy? I mean, that is a strong possibility.
about-
The boyfriend walks in, yeah.
Or like, so you have no idea. Maybe her roommate's in love with her and fucking some dude, and he's crazy.
Or how about your significant other attacks you with a samurai sword while you're sleeping?
That's.
Yeah.
Wow, this is not a joke.
I heard
Like-
something about.
Yeah,
Who
that
knows the
happened.
story? Which one of you guys knows?
I
the story?
think I read one article on it. I'm
There
sure
were-
we
there
could
were-
both
yeah,
play off each other.
The
but
best part is there was two versions of it. One her version, one his version.
Well, paint the picture.
The guy thought it was because he had lost his libido from playing video games.
I didn't read that, but
Well, yeah. So his thing was that he had lost his libido and sex drive from playing video games so much that his girlfriend thought he was cheating on him.
Wait, what did she do though? I didn't get. So
she said according to what I read, she found he had a dating app on his phone. I think they said it was Tinder.
standard.
Standard. She saw other hair in the shower drain because I guess her hair is dyed green and the hair she saw was like blue or some
This
shit.
is crazy, bitch.
Like typical gamer people, you know.
Yeah. She saw
And
another woman's armpit hair.
she had. I guess she saw like he had scratches on his back or something. And he said
It's a rake.
He's
I fell on it.
He's a competitive gamer. So he, from what I read, allegedly because he was playing whatever game he was playing 12, 13 hours a day, and on top of these other things,
Yeah.
she just put two and two together and was like, "Oh, you're fucking someone else."
Yes, and then stabbed him.
So she
She
actually.
didn't stab him,
or
dude. She planned this whole thing out, right? She taped two knives and a samurai sword to the side of the bed, waited for him to fall asleep, and then gets up with the samurai sword and starts fucking hacking at him. He wakes up, and the best shit about the whole fucking article is he described it like he fucking was in a video game. He's like, it was the greatest moment of my life. I fended her off of me. I defeated her. She did not kill me.
Like it was Kill
Dude,
Bill.
he like they had to reattach like 3 of his fingers. He had wounds to his fucking
Dude,
legs, his torso,
his neck was all fucking cut
Dude,
up.
she literally was just hacking at him with the fucking
With a
sword.
full-blown samurai sword.
And this is like semi-normal female behavior.
Wow.
I mean, it's not beyond reason. Like, there's not a girl I know that I'm like, she can never do that.
Yeah, it's always in the back of your head. Like, how far can I go before I get stabbed?
That's scary.
That's very scary. That shit's real though. I remember
At least his
downtown.
dick didn't get cut off.
I saw 2 people fighting downtown.
Please
and no
tell me
lie,
they had samurai swords.
No lie, swear to God,
Shut
this
the
dude pulled out a samurai
fuck off!
sword and started fucking swinging that.
That
bitch.
is the greatest thing
He's like
ever.
homeless or
arrested.
something, right?
I don't know. I can't remember, but I
What,
remember
was,
he
it,
just
was it
pulled
was
that
it was it during?
like, oh shit! this nigga's got a sword.
Shaolin sword style. The
Wait, did you
Wu-Tang
ever see
Clan.
that viral? You saw that viral video where the one black dude, I think he was a homeless guy or he was on meth or some shit. The cops had him like cornered in this suburban neighborhood and he pulls out his sword and starts running.
What a fucking idiot.
Was it Comic-Con? What the hell are you carrying around a samurai
I
sword
Well,
for?
when you're on meth, you fucking
no.
carry around all kinds
I mean,
of shit.
it's a good weapon to have
It's pretty
as a
dope. Yeah,
primary.
Maybe
Yeah,
he's
in-
born with it. Maybe it's
in fucking
methamphetamine.
17th century Japan.
I don't know. I mean, you got the big sword. And what's the other one called? The Shuriken or some
Oh,
shit
the
like
ones
that?
that fucking Raphael from the Ninja
No,
Turtles
it's like the little one that you keep. The little. It's like the
Like what,
secondary.
what's
Assassin's Creed.
The guy you can.
Yeah, and you just pull that. Once you like lose your sword, and you pull that one out, and you just
What's
stick
the?
them
Are
with
you
it.
is it the little forked one that's like that?
That's the
No,
one. That,
that's
from
like
Ninja Turtles.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
That's a real thing, though.
Yeah.
Was it Raphael?
I can't
Michelangelo
remember.
had the fucking nunchucks. Donatello had the bow.
Donatello
Go
was the
ahead,
stupidest
preach on.
fucking
Who had the
one.
Michelangelo
dare
had
you.
nunchucks. Donatello had the bow.
Yeah.
No,
Leonardo had a sword.
No, Leonardo. Yeah, Leonardo had the sword, and then
Who had the stick?
Raphael had the
Donatello.
fucking the things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Donatello had that stupid wooden
It
stick.
was a bow. Yeah.
Why didn't they ever get shot?
Because nobody uses guns in the Ninja Turtle crime world.
I just realized, I'm like, damn, those are some cool weapons. How come nobody just hit one of them in the head with a shotgun
Yeah.
blast? Like,
Oh, that's cool. You got nunchucks.
boom.
You know what bothers me the most about all these monster movies, as well as like, this big monster, comes out of the ground or whatever, and like we have no weapons that can handle that. We got bunker busters that can fucking take
Right.
out like
What-
like sides of mountains.
What monster are you talking about though? That
Like
comes out of
the
ground?
new
Any of
King,
them.
yeah, any of them. I'm just saying, like,
I was thinking old school Tremors, dude.
Well, even that.
but
their
regular
world up.
regular weapons worked in that in Tremors. They just used explosives. But like the new King Kong movie, I watched, worst fucking movie ever, by the way.
I can't believe you
dare
watched.
you.
Yeah, I know, it was horrible. I had to see it. I was committed to seeing it.
You were pot committed at that point.
Because I liked the one that what's his name, Peter Jackson did with Jack Black. That one was actually pretty good.
Hold on. You think the Jack Black one was better than the new one?
Yes, absolutely.
How dare you?
Absolutely.
Hey, fucking gay!
Absolutely. The new one was trash.
I mean, I'm not saying it's Shawshank, but it was entertaining. The Jack Black one is really
I
goofy.
just love the fact that we're doing a movie review on fucking
Yeah.
King Kong movies.
Yeah, I'm like 2-year-old, 3-year-old,
Yeah.
and then the other one's 8 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
The original's fucking 50 years old.
I'm like, well, in the original,
Yeah.
the young lady was the
But they had that what's that new one coming out? the sequel to Pacific Rim or whatever
horrible.
that shit is.
That is the worst. Pacific Rim, the first.
Yeah,
That's the
awful.
worst movie I've ever
Stupid
seen.
as fuck. And how, like, I just don't understand, like, how the fuck these, like, it's still flesh.
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck are these bullets and missiles and
That's a good
projectiles
point.
not able to fucking do any
Like
damage?
a laser right through his stupid eyeball.
Yeah, a nuclear fucking bomb.
Yeah.
A hydrogen fucking bomb.
And kill all the civilians around too, right?
Fuck him.
fuck 'em.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't give a fuck.
Get rid of them. They shouldn't be there anyway.
Yeah, I'm ready. Lord, take me now.
Not to mention the stupid premise of building like the most inefficient robot that's exactly like a human to fight these things.
That's a good point. We are retarded.
Yeah.
When it comes to-
Retarded as a setup.
yeah.
You could put that thing like a fuking centaur, like 4 legs,
Yeah.
hands.
But Transformers are pretty dope, though.
Yeah. And they,
can't stop them.
they never get damaged either.
Yeah, it's true. I don't know. How did we get on that?
I have no idea.
He wanted to talk
Stupid
about King
illogical
Kong.
shit, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We went from samurai swords to King Kong.
Did you guys hear about this Aaron Hernandez? No. He's fucking gay.
What'd he do?
I feel like we should have seen that coming.
Well, they already mentioned it a few times, right? Like but it was only accusations.
Yeah, so like his lawyer actually confirmed it this time. So
Okay.
he had actually come out to his lawyer prior to killing himself.
Why?
I know. Why him? Not a therapist.
I mean, I guess the lawyer can't
Wait,
say
Aaron
anything.
Hernandez killed himself?
Yeah.
He hung himself in jail.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
News to me.
Jerking off.
He couldn't carry that.
Made that up.
He couldn't carry
It's
that.
hot.
He couldn't carry that kite runner shame with him forever.
When did this happen?
A while ago.
When he killed himself, or when they find
He
out
killed
he was
himself.
gay? Yeah, that was a while ago.
So if you guys, quick rundown of the whole scenario. Aaron Hernandez, if you're not, some people aren't even from the States. They have no idea what we're talking
serial killer.
about. Yeah. He was a football player, played for
Patriots,
the
right?
Patriots.
Yeah.
Yep. Basically, total crazy person. He was suspected of 3 murders, right? But they only caught him for 1.
For 2, or was it?
I can't remember
Yeah.
exactly, but I know that he only got hit for 1. I think, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So,
Or
but
maybe he got one later on too.
it might have been that. Yeah. But he was. There was a lot of things like shootings and stuff, and Dom can't open his
I'm
beer.
watching Tom trying to open his
thing
fucking.
sucks.
He's trying to be subtle. He's like this. He's like,
Where's the William Penn?
but he did it like 8. While
right?
you're telling the story, he did it like 8 times. Like,
Poor Dom.
he's like
Yeah.
prying it off. Go on.
So he got caught up in a bunch of random. I don't know. There's a bunch of violent stuff. There's all these stories from him in college where he
Yeah, he's
pulled
like
guns.
running up in people's apartments and shit like that.
So
Crazy.
he's bad shit his whole life.
Bitch,
Yeah.
yeah. So he goes to jail.
He's from Florida. I mean,
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah.
What?
yeah. Florida
What the
man.
fuck is going on with Florida, dude?
Florida.
Why?
It's hot. It's humid.
Yeah.
Gets to your brain.
Yeah,
I
but it's
mean,
the same way in like Louisiana and
Yeah.
Georgia and Alabama and
Yeah,
shit.
have you been to those places?
Yeah, I have, but I'm saying Florida always gets the news.
Don't
the
get
fucking,
sidetracked.
There's just
here.
more people there. That's why.
Settle down, boys.
Go
Don't
on.
get sidetracked. So then Aaron Hernandez goes to jail, and then he had like a couple life sentences, right? And then he killed himself in jail.
Yeah, no, it didn't take long either.
It didn't
But
take
he
long.
tie his fucking sheets together. And
I'm
He had
sure.
just, by the way, he had just signed like a fucking $80 million
Yeah.
contract or some shit like
Yeah.
that.
I thought you were gonna say book deal.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, probably, yeah, in jail. Could you imagine signing a contract like that and then fucking it up somehow?
Yeah, I
No.
know myself too.
No,
I would
I would not leave my house and risk
Well-
any injury, risk anything. I
And,
would risk
here's
nothing.
and here's the stupid part about it. It wasn't over like any real beef. It's suspected that the dude who he killed knew that he was gay.
And he just couldn't hang.
Yeah, he just couldn't handle it.
I mean, get over it.
yeah,
I'm
I
saying in
suck
that
dick.
scenario.
Do you have
Yeah.
a check for $80 million? No,
Yeah.
fuck off.
They said his girlfriend had like suspicions, was suspicious about him when they were in college,
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, hearing something about
and
that.
and she like straight up asked him like, "Are you like fucking that dude?" And he's like, "Fuck no, yeah, I'm not doing that shit.
And he killed
I'm
her.
not doing that. I'm not doing that gay shit. I fuck pussy. I fuck pussy."
I mean, I get like, I'm not saying get over it like, in a normal sense, like, your dad hates you. You're like, get over it.
Yeah. Like your family's gonna disown you.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
kind of
I'm not
thing.
like,
Yeah.
get over it. But in that scenario, some dude knows or thinks you're gay, and you have all this life in front of you,
Yeah.
and all these opportunities. But no, let's go kill him. Like, what? What are you doing?
Hire a
What's-
hitman.
what-
Say anything but
Yeah.
do what you did.
You got $80 million.
Suck his dick.
to
Make
hide.
him gay too.
That's the ultimate chess
Yeah,
move.
just-
You suck him into the gayness.
You literally suck him into your world.
you get him drunk and he wakes up and you're just gobbling his dick down.
You suck the straight out of his cock.
I didn't know that's why he killed that dude.
Like,
I mean,
Allegedly.
makes sense
so
though.
what's the percentage of the population that's gay? It's not like something crazy.
No, I think it's 3 or 4%.
That's actually gay, or that it openly admits to being gay.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think
Or
it's 3%.
What they, yeah, I think it's kind of U.S.
3, 1, 2, 3.
3, yeah, 3%, yeah.
So,
But I'm sure there's quite a large percentage of people.
Dude, look
Like,
at
well,
all
so
the
how many-
politicians
how
that are
many-
caught with like little
Yeah,
boys and
I know,
other
right?
dudes. Like, fuck, all those guys on Capitol Hill are just fucking and
They said-
sucking and fucking.
they said
Licking asshole.
Just eating sweaty man ass.
there was
Not mayonnaise, it's man ass.
there was a documentary on HBO about that where they were because there's like every big city has their gay district, and
Yeah.
they were saying that that it was like well known within the gay community there that a lot of the like super family values conservatives who were like anti-gay rights, anti-gay marriage were like just running through assholes and dick. Of
course.
Dude, in this day and age, I'm convinced if you are that anti-fucking gay and you are that homophobic, you are a 100% gay. I think across the board, I don't even think there's any deviation. I think it's probably 100% accurate. If you're against it, like so that you have to speak out openly.
It's like gay bashing when you're gay.
You're gay.
I also have anyone who's super, super hyper successful, not that they're gay, but that there's something going on where like, there's something like you got bullied in high school.
Yeah.
So now you're like, look, I'm gonna show them. But you're like hiding, you're working so hard to, not think about your real life, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So like, you can get these guys that like, they're hiding the gayness, but they're just working through it.
Yeah.
They're just like, I'm at work 16 hours a day and like, I got a family, but I never see them. And
I beat up 3 gay guys last week. I'm not gay.
I'm not gay. I
I'm
whooped
not
that
gay.
dude's ass. But I just feel like there's always something to hide. You know what I mean? So you get like the crazy politician because he can just, I'm at work all day, every day.
Yeah.
He's got a legitimate excuse.
He's got an excuse. Yeah.
What was there was the Christopher Hitchens had one of the best quotes where he's like, anytime I see a preacher or family value Christian, talking about family values in gay marriage, he's like, I take note because eventually they're going to be found in the back alley with an expired passport trying to pay well over a price to be peed on by a transvestite
or like a little boy, dude.
Like
it's fucking.
I just always assume that whatever people proclaim at the loudest that they possibly can, that they're the exact opposite.
Yeah.
I flogged myself to tranny porn the other day. Is that weird?
Wait,
you ever jerk off with a belt around your neck?
There's a
It was a tranny fucking a chick, a hot chick. The tranny actually wasn't unextractive.
Yeah.
But the chick was hot too. No, I didn't say it was gay. I said it was weird.
That's like just adding more boobs.
I mean,
to
it wasn't
the porn.
like that wasn't exclusively the video I watched when I either started or finished. It was one of the 150 that I went through in my 2-hour
You
session.
stumbled across some shit. There was
150.
No, I'm exaggerating.
There was once
hyperbole.
when I was a
think you
kid, I started jerking off, and then it was like some
Like the
Brazilian
first jerk
girl.
off?
No. It was like I was going through porn, and then I was starting to jerk off to this porn, and then they panned down, and she had a dick, and I was like, oh, but I was so young that was like.
Yeah,
what in the?
You're like, am I gay?
Yeah, dude, it freaked me the fuck out.
I had a similar situation with real sex.
What?
With
Like the show or
the
in
show
real
real-
life?
the show real sex.
She had a dick.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
So I was fucking this dude.
Here we go.
So no, I was watching real sex, and like back at that point, like the only porn that I had outside of like waiting for the 56K modem to get some shit was whatever was on HBO.
Yeah, that was a show on HBO, right?
Yeah,
it was
real
like
sex.
prostitutes.
That's why
or something?
I asked for the clarification.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like they covered everything.
Yeah, it was like
Softcore?
sex. No, I mean it was pretty hardcore. Like
Yeah.
Not
saw
that
it.
hardcore. They ain't coming on the face.
No.
I mean, yeah, you would see people fucking though. Like it wasn't fake.
Yeah, but you weren't getting ass to mouth, the good stuff.
No, yeah, you weren't getting like penetration or anything. But it was one of the ones where they're like on set filming a porno, and they were like showing this like whatever like hot tub scene.
He's just sitting there.
Yeah. So I started jerking off to it, and like all of a sudden I get out of the jacuzzi, and it's fucking two dicks just kind of doing that, and I was like, wait, what?
Like the two dudes holding hand emoji, except they're two dicks just swinging in the wind.
How are you gonna do that to me, HBO?
Somebody sent me a GIF. I don't even know who's. I can't. This was a while ago now, and it was some girl, and it was like from the, like stomach up, and then she just kind of like moving there, and she's hot as fuck.
Yeah.
And then it pans down, and I was like, "There's something up with that vagina." And then she opened her legs, and dick just pops out.
Like, bloop.
You motherfucker! You got me.
I almost got turned on.
I was like,
There's
"God
some
damn."
hot ass fuck. We talked about it though. There's
Yeah.
some hot ass fucking trannies.
Hot as fuck. I seen it.
Yeah.
This will probably get us pulled from YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
What, you
that
can't-
word. Yeah, they get you for that word.
Can you just beep it out?
I guess I can.
Really? You
Yeah,
can't say that?
Yeah, it's like I'll see what I can do, but yeah, they
Just say it
YouTube
over.
is-
Just say it over the word. Yeah, we'll be fucking beep. Just say beep.
All right, yeah,
I can't
I'll put it
believe
up.
that shit.
Yeah, YouTube's kind of ridiculous. about some
Fuck
stuff.
this.
Trans?
World.
You can't say tranny?
No,
Apparently
yeah, for
not.
sure.
What if,
not.
What is it,
what if I'm
female?
fixing the tranny on my car?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it has to
Where's the fucking car?
I
No,
can't
but
bring
I
it on set.
That's ridiculous. Man, see, this is the world you motherfuckers have created.
Yeah.
So fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's our audience.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm just saying people
Yeah,
in
yeah.
general, not our fans.
There
Our
is-
fans love this shit.
There's a pussy world that's been created where you're not allowed to offend anybody ever.
Dude,
for any
think
reason.
about it now and just fast forward like 5 years, 2 years.
Yeah. Or just rewind a couple years. I mean, the jokes that we've made on the show. I've listened to shows from
so
way
have
back.
I.
I'm like, ooh, like that wouldn't even fly right now. Some of the jokes.
No,
And they're
we'd
not
be
even that bad.
shot.
Yeah.
We'd be
Yeah.
shot.
I don't want to get shot.
No,
Are we still getting death threats, by the way? We were for a
No.
little while.
Yeah.
not as many. It's not fun anymore.
Yeah.
I want a real one.
I don't. Let's not encourage that, please.
Yeah, please. Or get him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get him.
Hey,
I'm not
the
interested.
guy who said he wants a real one, that's him.
Yeah, right.
I mean, that chick, that Twitch chick, the gamer chick, got shot at a meet and greet. You guys remember that?
Yeah.
I do, yeah.
2-3 years ago, they shot. The
Yeah,
dude ran up and
maybe we shouldn't do any of these meet and greet live shows.
I'll
mean,
do it behind the fucking glass that the Pope gets behind.
Hell yeah, I'm with that.
Yeah.
The Pope Mobile.
Like just waving.
That would be sick to have a Pope mobile.
Yeah.
Just mobbing around, talking shit.
Yeah, like, fuck you.
Hey, fuck you.
Looking like one of what are those snow things?
What?
You know, the snow globes or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but when that chick got shot, I was like, dude, this is kind of crazy. Like, if you're just you could be anybody on the internet at all. And
I've heard
fucking
some
stalker.
other YouTubers say like people will find out where they live
Yeah,
and
show
like
up at
just
their
show up and hang
Yeah.
out outside and shit.
Yeah, I mean, they're on a different level than us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just 4 fucking idiots.
That's
but
like
they,
PewDiePie
Well,
shit.
it's not gonna be hard to find Bradley.
Fuck you. I got guns, dude.
He's strapped out here in these
I'll
streets.
fucking shoot a
Oh,
motherfucker.
it'd be so good if you just pull the gun out right here. It's like, fuck you.
Out of my fucking
Run up
shorts.
if you want to.
St. Patty's Day, bitch.
little as you know, it's the
You heard
poli-
of the
it's
St.
it's
Patty's Day
poli-
massacre?
Little as you know, it's the police officers responding to a call.
Fucking no-knock raid.
I've always had a fear of my house getting raided on accident.
Like they got the wrong address?
Yeah, because I mean, it's
They
happened
just-
to people.
They just saw a black guy.
No, but like that Marine dude. This has happened a few years ago, but they were supposed to raid the house next door. The guy's a drug dealer. They no-knock raid. The guy grabs his
Yeah.
gun to meet, and then he meets him in the hallway, and they kill him.
Yeah.
It's like you guys hit the wrong house. Who needs to go to jail for this? That's crazy.
Goddamn Google GPS maps.
Yeah, it's crazy.
How do you think about it? How do you fuck that up?
I don't know.
Sometimes addresses are difficult to see.
Then you don't hit the house.
Yeah.
We don't
It's
risk.
You're not like standing outside with your fucking like,
Ways.
yeah.
ways.
Your fucking Nerf shit. You're not standing out there ready to kick in the door and like, hey, Mike, what address is it? I don't know. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Fuck it, we'll
No,
figure it
I
out when we get
can't.
in there.
Yeah. Who cares? We gotta kick it in anyway. Fuck no, who
Can't
does
stop
that?
now.
Fuck it. We're gonna do it live.
Fucking body armor and shit. You're going into some poor dude's house.
But I have a fear of that though.
What
Dude,
if you were
anyone
just
who has a
beating-
gun would immediately would grab a gun.
Yeah, yeah.
Any
if your
fucking
door
person.
got kicked in
Yeah.
and they don't say anything, yeah, of course.
How awful would it be if you were beating your meat?
That's what you think about?
Who cares? I'll beat my meat on the internet right now. Who gives
But just
a
imagine
fuck?
like being dragged out with your hard dick and lotion.
I have thought about
In
that.
handcuffs.
I cannot lie. That thought has crossed my mind while jerking off. Like if I died right now, I had a heart attack.
and your dick is still hard.
Or
Just
if
like
there's
just thinking me sitting on the fucking couch with my pants around my ankles. I'm just
it's pretty pathetic.
fucking-
Tranny porn.
yeah, like fuck, you know, like your mom would fucking know that for the rest of her life.
Yeah, you just digged in. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna try a little bit of this tranny porn, and then he died.
You just have a heart attack.
And they're like, wow, Bradley's really into some
Fuck.
weirdo shit.
still not as bad as hentai.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Like, would you rather die watching tranny porn or like tentacle porn?
I
Answer the question. Tentacle porn, like, it's pretty fucking weird. Or trannies. And I mean like a dude fucking a tranny, not like.
like a whole tranny orgy, like of just dudes.
Why
with
is it gotta
tits.
be an orgy?
I'm
Just
just
a
making-
dude
I'm just
fucking a
Because
making it
tranny.
Alex is
awful.
picturing a bunch of dicks just swinging
Yeah,
around.
swinging around.
I'm just trying to make it even.
To me, is that really even though?
I don't know.
Tentacle
I'll be a
porn's pretty
tentacle
bad.
orgy then. Fuck it.
Do you rather be caught with a tentacle?
Hey,
orgy?
isn't hentai animated though?
Yeah.
I think it's automatically less significant because it's animated.
But it's even. I mean,
Like, I mean, you could like if you came back to life, you could be like, "It's a cartoon," and then die. you know, and then you just die.
Just like Cartoon Network.
You're floating above your body. and you're like,
I mean,
I gotta set the record straight.
No, like the fucking paramedics are on you with the fucking paddles, and you're like, oh, it's a cartoon, and then you die again. You know?
And then
like you can't say, I was a chick with a dick. You know, you're not gonna do that. It's a cartoon.
I don't know. Your parents can always operate under the assumption that you hadn't seen the dick yet before you died.
Yeah.
I don't want my parents to know that at all. Jeez, dude.
You've already admitted to watching tranny porn just now.
Yeah. Your mic
good,
keeps cutting out. Yeah.
No, this is some bullshit.
Some chords.
Just checking.
Oh, I'm sure they probably know I've done some weird sexual shit in my life.
How could they not? I remember my mom was like, I watched one of the shows. I was like, I don't even want to know.
No.
Don't even talk to
No,
me.
my mom.
Don't tell me shit.
I can't say that she's never. I can't say that she will never. But I can say with mostly confidence that it won't happen.
Yeah, your mic sucks.
I hope this is the one. Damn. Maybe we need a new fucking.
It's
Yeah, we
the
got a
cord,
new
dude.
cord.
I hope this is the one that your mom listens to.
My mom doesn't even have a cell phone, dude. There's just no way.
I'm gonna mail it to her in a
No,
fucking
please.
CD.
But it's really not that crazy. Like we're acting like he
No,
just
it's
admitted
not.
to something
It's not.
fucking crazy. It's not that crazy.
The worst my mom could say is, "Wow, I'm kind of disappointed. I had no idea you did that many drugs over the course of your life." And I would say, "I apologize. I never meant to offend you."
No comment about the tranny porn.
But yes, no,
but
she would.
but you did.
My mom wouldn't even know what tranny porn is, dude.
I feel like you're underestimating your mom.
No, trust me, I'm not. I know my mom really well.
She has to know what a tranny is.
She knows what a transvestite is. I don't know if she knows the slang for. What? Stop saying the word we can't say on YouTube.
Tranny.
T. Just T.
Just you can say. I mean, it's too late.
I'm talking about
It's too
my
late,
car.
dude.
What's the deal?
What were you gonna say?
Yeah, but I don't feel like even it's the word transvestite that's like old school, not even.
Well, transvestite is somebody who just dresses like a woman.
yeah, that's not even a thing.
Transgender, somebody who's identified.
Whatever. I
as-
don't even know the
yeah.
What
difference.
about she-male?
I think that's on all the porns,
yeah,
right?
That's just porn. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
she-
just-
No,
Female
but you wouldn't say that in. That's kind of funny because you wouldn't say that to someone in. Oh, it's a she-male.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're a she-male.
But that's on all the porn. There's a bunch of shit like Ebony. Who the fuck says
Yeah.
Ebony?
I know, right?
I
Ebony
feel like
section.
I feel like it's racist.
It's just kind of weird. Ebony.
It's just an old school term.
yeah.
Yeah. Ebony porn.
Mulatto or something.
Mulatto. Yeah. Mulatto. Yeah. There's a Latina. I mean, I guess that one's kind of.
No,
Latino,
that one's
no,
pretty
that's, yeah,
straightforward.
that's legit.
Yeah. I do jerk off to some Ebony porn. often. Yeah.
Ebony and Ivory.
Light skin. Light skin. I just like me a light skin.
You don't want. like,
You're not
you don't
alone
want like
in
the
that though.
I love it.
you don't want like the dark skin, like huge ass. Like
No, I
straight
like
outta
that too.
Africa
No, I like that. I just don't want to deal with it in person.
with the shaved head.
I like it. Here's the thing. I like that, but I just don't in person. I just want to live my life with white girls. But I like it on the internet. I will jerk off to that till the my fucking dick rots off. But
Have you dated black chicks?
yeah.
So who's crazier, white chicks or black chicks?
I mean, in my life, white chicks.
Yeah.
Different kind of crazy.
But no, but I didn't like. I've only dated a couple of chicks that were like that. I would say legitimately are crazy.
Oh well, we talked. We did
Yeah.
a whole episode on your ex-wife. So yeah.
Yeah, the ex-wife show. Yeah, somebody just hit me up about that show. Yes, it was
Yeah.
that crazy. But yeah, I haven't. In terms of like black chick, I haven't really dated that many crazy. I don't think I've dated a crazy black chick.
Every
ever.
white dude I've ever like randomly some reason had that conversation with them, they're like, "Oh, you gotta fuck a black chick, man. They're the best."
Well, you want to taste all the flavors.
No,
Yeah.
but I want to know why so many white dudes are like, "Oh, black chicks are the best."
because it's
man."
different.
Yeah.
It's not. They're not. They're
Is
not
it though?
better? Like
Well, what is up with creepy white dudes dating Asian? Not dating, marrying Asian chicks.
Like mail order brides.
why is
No.
that creepy?
It's just creepy because the white dude is always kind of beta, always, and then the Asian chick is always
It's a
like
tiger mom.
she's always like a kind of a cunt.
Gold digger.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
even
like the
sometimes
kind
do
that
that,
sits
but,
at a bar just like,
but I have a couple of friends. It just they're always kind of a cunt, and the dude's always just kind of submissive to her.
It's because
I don't
they
understand.
come from like super strict families.
I mean, I guess it just
Have
is
you
weird to
ever
me.
have you ever been around like Asian parents and
Yeah,
Asian
of course.
families and like you walk in the house and you just feel uncomfortable?
Yeah, take your shoes off.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck.
dude, I had a neighbor friend when I was a kid, and I swear, dude, his house it had a certain smell to it because they like
Like
if
dead
you make
dogs.
traditional Asian food. No, not dogs, dumbass. No, it has a scent
Jesus,
to it.
calm down.
Yeah.
Kimchi. It always smell like
Like
kimchi.
you shoved one in a fucking.
No,
in
I'm
it.
saying that was a predictable response. You could do better than that. I have more faith.
All right. Smells like tentacle porn.
Exactly. Smells like hentai. No, but every time I go over to his house, there was a certain smell, and I had to take my shoes off.
And it's always I do like Asian households, like
They're always so clean.
They're very clean.
always clean, always
Very
clean, and they always want to give you food.
Yeah,
I love that shit.
You have to eat when you go over there.
Yeah,
they get mad if you don't.
It's like Italian fucking house.
Remember my buddy's grandma was like, "Oh, Alex, my real name's Alex, by the way." But yes, Scoop. Like, "Oh, Alex, you're too thin. You're too thin." Bitch, I'm 300 pounds. You talking about too thin? She's trying to feed me. Alex, you're too thin.
I just like your Asian woman
Yeah,
accent.
but that's how she would say it though. "Oh, Alex, you are too thin. You're too thin. You want some food?"
One of my Filipino friends, had his grandma living, because they always have a grandparent living with them.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
100%.
multi-generational.
Yeah,
Like that's
for
the
sure.
culture. Yeah.
That's probably the way to do it. Though.
Yeah.
In reality,
Fuck you, mom. You're going to a home.
out.
And she would always be like super angry when she would come home, because we'd be like out back smoking weed or some shit like that, because the parents weren't home, and the grandma would be out, like, I don't know, playing pinochle or some shit. What's the game they always play at the casinos?
Bridge?
No, the Asians always play at the
Backgammon?
casinos. No.
Mahjong.
Pai Gao?
Yeah,
Pai Gao, yeah, Pai Gao, yeah. Pai Gao.
And she would just like mumble whatever she would say in Tagalog, and like you couldn't even like understand. It would be like part English, part Tagalog, and she'd be,
Like Charlie Brown's mom?
yeah. And she'd be like, "Oh, John," and you'd hear his name like 5 times, and then she would just kind of like waddle off, because they're always like these short, fat ladies.
It's like a South Park episode. White dudes, no, we, as in I'm speaking for white dudes, because I've dated a couple Asian chicks.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just a thing with Asian women, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not
But I
like-
never dated like I was always attracted to like mixed Asians.
But yeah, I remember
Hapa.
at least one of the Asian girls that you dated. That's not the kind of Asian chick I'm talking about.
No.
You're talking like fob Asian.
Yeah,
Not
I know.
not even really.
No,
but
I know the type you're talking about.
Yeah, just like they're not like exotic. They're just boring ass Asian chicks. So I don't know. It's just kind of weird. And the guy is always a beta dude.
There's a lot of
And-
Jewish dudes that marry Asian chicks.
Yeah. Don't the Orthodox Jews love black chicks? Like they always get caught with like.
Really?
They
Black
love
chick.
everything that's not Jewish.
Because they have to live their life so Jewishly.
Yeah, it's the forbidden fruit.
And we're off YouTube again.
Yeah.
I don't think Jewishly is a bad word.
You're Jewish.
No.
You can say whatever you want.
Exactly.
And then you got to think about if you're Jewish, you've got this nice trimmed cock, like ready to go. There's no baggage hanging over.
If you had to do it now, like let's say you were, like you had the option, you couldn't get circumcised when you were young, but you had to decide later. What would you decide? Would you do it or no?
if I had to do it as an adult,
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd be able to.
Like a thinking, feeling, remembering, fucking all the shit you you
no.
weren't able to do when you had it as a kid.
No,
It's
that
really
would-
bad too if you're doing it as an adult.
Yeah, I've heard it's very painful.
Super painful, and then also you lose a bunch of feeling. And
What's his name? That fucking famous porn star. He's uncut, Manuel Ferrara, and that dude fucks everyone.
Well, you acting like I'm uncut. You act like you can't fuck
I didn't
if
know.
you're.
No, I'm saying
if you're uncut, like
No.
you never get to
I'm
fuck
saying that there aren't a lot. I think it's probably like 70-30, I'd imagine.
on porn.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying it just in general.
in general.
Yeah.
I'm saying
It's not true.
he was just the first uncut porn star that came to mind. Most
It-
porn
it's,
stars.
it's like Jackie Robinson of porn.
Yeah, he's a Jackie.
I jerked off to one of his like all star videos the other day because he fucked so many hot chicks.
Awesome.
Like,
Wait,
where
what does
they-
that mean?
The best of.
No, yeah. Where
Those are called
they
compilations.
put like
Yeah.
all of his
Rookie.
best fucking like Peter North's cum shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, those.
Peter Norton, he annoys me. He annoys me.
Yeah, he doesn't do porn.
He's one of the
anymore.
woodsmen.
What does he do now?
The old ones. You see every once in a while I run across a GIF.
He's a weird looking dude.
Well, you got to think about it. Like, Ron Jeremy, they never show these guys' faces for a good reason.
Fucking
Yeah, Ron
hedgehog.
Jeremy. Good Lord. What in the fuck? It was almost like a joke that just kept going.
Yeah,
Hey,
it did. It still is.
It's still going.
He fucked Stormy Daniels.
Yeah. It just like kept going. They kept putting him in porn. It's like, again? They're like, yeah, you're going to be in another porn. He's
When
like,
was the
"Really?"
last porn he did?
I don't know, but he's just
I
so
haven't like
famous for
encountered
so
a video
long.
of his.
I told you guys I ran into him at the airport, right?
No, but I have a photo of him in Vegas. Like me and my buddy Jeffrey standing next to him. He's literally just like a small, frumpy dude.
Yeah.
He
is. He's like,
huge
he
dick.
said you did a motion like with a
I
cane.
remember when he took a photo with him, he had his suitcase and he was like leaning on it.
He's like the saddest looking human being I've ever seen in my entire life.
All right, guys. Jesus
Whatever,
Christ.
dude. He's got a huge dick and millions of dollars.
And how the fuck did a Jewish guy get a dick that big? What the fuck? It's like he got all of like the dick, like all the excess dick from Jews, like throughout history.
Hey, if you look like that,
they
though,
just
what else you
combined
got?
it, and they just combined it onto that like one dick.
What else you got though? If you look like Ron Jeremy, I mean, fuck, good for him.
Poor guy.
You got to figure in the '70s though, that was kind of the look.
Poor guy, he fucked millions of fucking.
He's also broke now.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah. That's why he keeps on doing all those fucking celebrity,
Oh yeah.
shit shows, whatever those are. Celebrity
Got to
Big
make
Brother.
money. At least you got that option, though. Well, if you're like washed up, and I mean, nothing against him, but just in general, if you're washed up, but you can at least like pull in 60K here, 80K. At least you got that.
It's so sad though. It's like whoring yourself out.
Okay, but it's better than working at 7-Eleven with
No,
no
no,
skills
I
ass.
agree.
Here at Walmart.
I
Yeah,
agree.
being a Walmart
I agree
greeter,
100%.
exactly.
But like, did you ever see that documentary about Joe Louis,
The boxer?
the boxer? Yeah, and he like, he was a fucking American hero for beating the Nazi boxer during World War II. He's an American icon, like first black person where white people were.
Joe Louis knocked out the Nazi.
The Brown Bomber.
That was his name, his nickname, right?
Yeah, the Brown Bomber.
the
So
Brown
fucking
Bomber.
racist.
Yeah.
Like Black Panther.
I appreciate their racism back then,
Yeah,
though.
right?
It's just up front. Continue.
Look at that Negro go!
Look at him.
Look at him pounding away at the German.
He can
oh
run-
no! It looks like the Nazi's going down.
He's looking a little uppity.
And they all talk like that too. Like, oh no, that's a Negro who can box.
And then they would say shit like he can run faster because he's got a longer Achilles tendon.
Yeah.
No science behind it. Just
You
like,
could really see the difference in his stride.
their calf muscles are more developed.
Fuck.
what are they even talking about?
See, that's when it was just good old fashioned in your face
yeah,
racism.
I
You know,
appreciate that.
none of
It's
this
like,
subservient bullshit. You
Although,
know?
in all fairness, Negro was the
correct nomenclature. Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's so weird to watch politicians from like the 50s talking.
Why did they all talk like that? Hey, how's it
Yeah.
going there, Negro? You all had that voice.
or JFK.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
the way he
yeah.
talks. But I mean, he has like a Bostonian
yeah,
kind of deal.
My name's John, but you can call me Jack for short.
Yeah,
He
sure.
did. He had a thick fucking accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, what were we saying about the Brown Bomber?
So he had lost all his money from like tax issues, shit like that. And like it could have been settled, but they just kept going after him and taking him for everything he fucking had for years. And by the end of it, he was doing like game shows for money, like celebrity, guest appearances on game shows.
Those
to get-
shitty old 60s
Yeah,
ones
yeah.
too. Just
Well, yeah, I can't remember like what.
Like
and then by the end of it,
Hollywood Squares or
yeah,
some
that
shit.
type of stuff. And then like by the end of it, he was a doorman at a casino.
Yeah, that's sad.
And
that really that hits me.
Yeah, and like Frank Sinatra and all those guys would like buy him dinner because he had no fucking money and he's living in like a shitty like one bedroom apartment.
Yeah, meanwhile, when he's making millions, none of those assholes are telling him how to invest.
fuck no.
Hey, Joe, go buy nice cars.
And also all those people he's helping out, they're not
yeah.
around anymore.
and he was
Fuck
fucking
no.
white women left and right.
Yeah, where did they
Yes.
go? Bye.
That's the thing. When you got money, everyone's your friend.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
fucked up.
It is.
That's why you got to ride with the ones that got you there.
Yeah, that's why all those fucking super ultra famous loaded hip hop dudes all have fucking ugly wives.
But
And
they're
Because they
never
were there
they're
before
never
they had their fucking money, dude.
Oh, you're talking about like Ice Cube types?
Yeah, like
Oh.
old school.
or,
Yeah,
yeah.
or even Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, Snoop's wife
Yeah.
is just totally
T.I.
Is he married? I didn't even know
Snoop.
that.
Yeah, he's been married for like fucking 25 some odd years.
I was
dude.
just Snoop to me just exists in some like weird realm.
He
that
really
is not,
does.
like,
But yeah, no, he's been married. I don't even know what the hell I was watching, but yeah, he's been married for a long time, and she was there before all this shit.
Can we just focus on T.I.'s wife?
I've never. Can we pull her up so I can see? Here,
Oh,
I'll-
she they had the
Tiny.
reality show, didn't they? Yeah.
She is
Horrible.
horrible.
I remember. I only know her from
She's not
Entourage.
easy
I
on the
you know what I
eyes.
mean?
She is so ugly. I feel bad,
But
but
I
have, like-
respect that though.
don't they
'cause
have,
you
like,
stayed
10
with
kids?
her with all that money?
fuck that shit. I would have left. But okay, all right.
But that's why Dom said he respected him because
Yeah.
Dom would have bounced.
What a big.
I mean,
dog.
it's either good pussy or lose all your money or keep your money.
So wait, she was there before he fucking hit it?
She is a dog.
Is she really?
Woo!
She was in the Entourage movie, wasn't she?
I don't know.
And you know what's shitty is that's like a photo of them out. Yeah, this is like
That's her
looks like an
best.
Entourage premiere. Yeah, and that's like professional makeup and some.
That's her
fucking hair.
Sunday's best.
Dude, you know who hit the fucking jackpot is the dude on in Super Troopers.
Ooh,
Wait, which one? Which one?
Okay, so you know the guy.
what's wrong with her eyes? Does she not have eyes?
She's retarded looking.
Yeah, she's got Downey.
That daughter though. What up?
So the dude from Super Troopers, the one who was doing all the drugs and licking the back of the cop car, at the very beginning, that super small role. That dude is married to the chick with huge tits from
Mad
Men. Yeah.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, those big old gods.
Hey, and she's on the Fappening too, so you can see him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How? I never really searched out the Fappening because I felt like it was a violation.
You missionary.
You missionary.
I never looked at not out of that, but I kind of forgot about it. I just never searched it out.
You guys have all seen 2 Girls, 1 Cup, right?
Yeah, just
What?
Why?
Yeah, what, are we bringing it back? Fucking.
No, I'm just making sure you had all seen it.
If you haven't seen 2 Girls, 1 Cup, I'm deleting your phone number. That's for all my friends out there in the world. If you're in my phone and you have not seen
If you
it,
text Scoop in the next
gone.
few days and he doesn't get back to you, he found out you didn't see 2
done.
Girls,
You're
1
blocked.
Cup.
You're out of my life. I'm done with you. You have to see it.
You're probably a serial killer if you haven't
Dude,
seen
I
it.
think my dad was the one who was like, "Oh, I saw this video the other day. Have you seen it?" He did. No, he did. And I'm like, "Yeah, you haven't seen that?" He's like, "Yeah, it's disgusting."
It's pretty rough.
But at the same time, provocative.
I don't buy it. I don't think it's real at all.
What were we just talking about? You just side derailed us.
No, I'm saying I've seen the video.
We were
I think
talking
it's
about-
like
we were talking about the
I think it's
fappening.
like fucking soft serve ice cream. I don't think it's
Coming
real.
out of a butthole?
Yeah,
It doesn't. It
It's
doesn't
probably
look real.
fake, yeah.
It doesn't.
it doesn't. No.
There's no nuttiness
I've
to it.
seen some shit porn that I'm like, that's real.
Yeah, like the girl, that
that's
Asian
just-
chick in the bathtub.
Ah,
And
no.
she's
No.
I
Don't.
mean, she's doing. Come on. Then earmuffs. Then
I
And
have them
she's-
on.
She's putting. She's got her legs up over her head, and she projectile shits up in the air, and it just lands. And
Ugh.
I mean, there's corn in there.
Yeah.
It's like the dark shit where she's been holding it for a little while. You know, she had a bunch of veggies the day before, and it is just projectile.
There's a girl I used to hook up with who
I can't wait to hear what you're about to say.
she dated this guy for a while, and this dude was like super into her shitting,
Like watching it.
like watching it.
Like
yeah.
put a GoPro inside the toilet.
Put the toilet seat out.
This was like pre GoPro. Like,
Go on.
so
Go on.
she said that he would try to get her to do it like in front of him, like in person,
Like on a coffee table or something?
like in front of him, like not like on him, but like in front of him, like somewhere, not necessarily on a coffee table.
He
but
just wants to be in the bathroom. while
yeah,
she's-
exactly.
He just wants to see her pooping.
yeah,
beating off in the shower.
And so she couldn't do it in front of him. She's like, I guess she got trigger shy or whatever. And so she'd like send him videos of her taking a shit.
I wouldn't even want to make that video then play it back. I'd just be taking a shit.
It's just too much, man.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
And how do you even get that?
How do you get the
fetish?
balls to even ask for somebody to do that?
Yeah, but
Like,
that's the most valid question. At what point in your relationship with anyone is the comfort line to the point where you could say, you know what? I think we're at the point where I could tell her I'd like her to shit in front of me now.
He's suffering, bro. You don't understand. This guy cannot fucking shoot a rope without seeing doo-doo. He is suffering. This man is suffering.
He's doing the finger in the ass just so he can smell.
Just so he can smell. He's suffering. So he's been at that point before they even started dating. He's globe trotting the world trying to find a chick that'll shit on him.
I can understand a lot of shit. I can't understand foot fetish, and I can't understand shit
I
fetish.
fucking love feet, dude.
You can't understand
I lick
it,
feet,
or
I eat feet, I fuck feet, I do
I'm
anything
talking.
with
Are
feet.
you getting like foot jobs?
Yeah, fuck yeah, I am. That is some good shit.
But there's nothing better than nice feet, though.
Dude, are you
Nothing
kidding
better.
me?
When a girl has nice
Especially
feet.
in fucking like heels, some
Yeah.
sexy ass fucking
You're getting your stiletto. You're getting your balls stomped on, aren't you?
No, fuck no.
You can't understand a foot fetish. I'm not saying you need to like
I
it,
can
but,
literally
like,
say
I
I
can
understand
understand
any fetish.
any
I
of
might not
them.
agree with it, but I can understand. Like that shit fetish, it's gross, but I get it. Like
get
if
it.
if you could think of it in your brain, someone in the world has it as a fetish.
But
Someone.
it's like how could you nut with that smell?
does anyone have a scoop fetish?
Oh, dude,
Nobody has a Jew
Dude,
fetish. I can tell you that much.
I love the scent of like a chick's fucking vagina and ass. I love it, dude.
But that's not the same as shit.
After a 5K?
No, but there's a hint of it. There's a hint of it. It wafts.
He's like, I just want a girl that wipes back to front.
But there's a no. There's a fine line between like. There's a fine line between like that disgusting scent that you get when you're fucking a chick from behind, where you're like, ooh, and the like just the pheromonal type shit.
Agreed.
I like the pheromone, like the essence.
I wouldn't call that a fine line.
Yeah, there's a fine line. Because
Do you do any weird shit?
Yeah, that's
You're
a good.
the missionary ass
Answer that question. What weird shit would you say you do?
Yeah, I mean,
Because everybody's got one. Everybody's got one, dude.
I definitely say like bending a girl over and like full on flogging her is not like fucking necessarily, but like full on like spanking a girl.
Like, do you have a flog at your house?
No, I don't have a flog. I'm saying
So
with
that's
my
not
hand.
even weird. That's Thursday. That's not even weird.
That's Sunday morning before church.
Right?
That's at church.
That's
in
at
the
church.
bathroom.
In the fucking confessional.
On the Lord's day. Flog that booty. I pull that shit out of my pants. It's a board with the little holes in it. You just start getting after it. You have sinned, bitch. Take this dick. You have sinned.
I've seen porn in confessionals. That shit's hot.
It's kind of fucked up, too.
Yeah.
I'm not even a religious person.
Neither am I.
But
I
going
don't
to a
think any of
place
us
like
are.
that and desecrating their spot is kind of fucked up.
But the priests have already done that, so
Dude, I went to a wedding with this chick, and she was telling me how she would love for me just to bend her over and like fuck her over this pew. I was like,
Fuck yeah, you marry that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I mean,
What?
I agree with that,
Church?
but like, yeah, I don't know.
jeez,
No,
Jesus
that's
is
but
right
like-
here.
That's so.
Jesus
That's so.
right here.
Just the fact that she said it though, even if she didn't really mean it, that's
Yeah.
fucking hot as
I
shit.
think she
there's like a weird Christianity thing about like sex and Christianity because no girl is like being like, oh, bend me over the Torah and fuck me like
Yeah, it's
with your yarmulke.
How do
on.
you know? You
Oh, here we go again.
How do you
Yeah,
know?
right.
How do you know? But I'm just saying.
Wait. Dominic, what's your fetish? Or if you something you like that might be a little out of
I can't.
ordinary.
Give me a little bit. Let me think
Really?
of something. Because I was gonna say eating ass, but like that's 2018.
No,
Like, that's
But
so
see,
normal.
I was eating ass when it wasn't cool to be eating ass.
See, I
was
started
eating-
doing it
like
with-
I remember fucking 69 with my first girlfriend, and like I was up there, and she's like, "You just tried to lick my ass."
Tried?
I'm like,
I did.
I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I did."
Yeah, you were on it before.
I was, yeah.
I think I just saw it one day and I was like,
Oh,
oh,
gotta try
I'm just
it.
gonna do it. I was like, and then I just went for
I
it.
just heard it became acceptable. I was like, you know what? I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, I think I'm open to try pretty much anything, but I would definitely not want a foot on my dick or shit on my chest.
Okay, shit.
So-
There's a
Yeah, there's big line. Big line.
There's a big difference between a girl giving you a fucking foot job and her dropping her
Yeah,
fucking pants and shitting
Why
on
not
you.
both?
I mean, if she can do it at the same time, that's
I'll
possible.
tell you one of the fucking greatest things that I ever encountered fucking was with my most recent ex. She was bent over, but the feet were back like on the balls while I'm fucking her from behind. Oh,
Nice.
Wait.
I get it.
yeah.
Wait, she's
bent
on
over.
something?
No. She's just bent over. I'm fucking like just.
She,
On all fours,
Instead
on
of
the bed.
her legs going out,
oh,
she's
Yeah,
bringing
gotcha.
her
them
legs
up.
are in, like the toes are tickling the
Gotcha.
balls while you're fucking.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
That is
Nut.
some good shit. Yeah. Like,
Nut.
yeah, that's pretty much how it was, too. It was like,
Did she get the toe up the ass too? Is she,
nah.
Nut.
That's something I would like to accomplish at one point in my life.
Let's-
what, to
Toe
get
up
a
the
toe
ass?
up your ass?
No. To have a chick fucking eating my ass while another one's blowing me and finish at the same time.
Oh, the old
That
Michael
would be
Cera from.
Like, that's on my list. for
I don't
sure.
even want my ass eaten. I've never had my ass eaten, but in that scenario, I will get my ass eaten. I'll put my legs to the fucking
There's just
sky.
something
I've had
insanely
my-
attractive about thinking about pushing two chicks' heads at the same time.
Hell yeah!
Because it's like they're making out,
Yeah.
but through your
It's
asshole
just
and your
like
dick.
I think it's hot, but it's like a dominating thing.
And you got money, baby. You got money. You see this chain? Eat this ass and suck this dick. I got money, baby.
How have you never had a girl eat your ass at this point?
I don't like it.
He does it,
I
yeah.
don't like.
We
I
talked
do,
about this before.
I do the fucking and the licking around here. You just be sexy. That's I dominate you.
So a girl's giving you head. She's gargling the balls, everything, and then she starts going towards your asshole. You're gonna
No,
say
hold
no?
on. You already fucked it up. She doesn't give me head. I give her the dick.
I allow her to suck my
I
dick.
allow her
All right.
to fuck, and
So
I
you
push
wouldn't
her head.
you would not allow her to lick your rectum.
No,
Yeah.
this is my kingdom. How dare you?
I had a girl try. I was like, don't do that.
yeah.
Fuck, the first girl that really did it, I was done. I was like shaking, like
It is. It's fucking amazing.
Oh, like, what are you doing? I don't even know. Seriously, like the fucking Home Alone dude. I lost my fucking mind.
It is.
dude.
It's a sensation.
Oh
that
my god!
It's
I'm
just
nothing compares to it. Nothing.
I don't get it.
There is nothing on this planet that is as fucking phenomenal as that.
It honestly, the first time you feel it, it's like something brand new that you never could have imagined.
I'm like sweating thinking about it.
But it's also so rare to find a girl that's willing to do that.
The last fucking my track record over the last like 3-4 years was pretty good because
Shit sounds kind of gay, dog.
Faggot.
I don't know, girl licking your butthole.
I don't know, man. That shit sound kind of gay.
That shit's gayer than come on a mustache. I tell you, boy.
That's my favorite.
I tell
This
you
shit's
what.
gayer than come on a mustache. I tell you that right now.
Man, that really does go between race lines, doesn't it?
What?
Getting your ass eaten.
Goddamn right.
It's I believe they might say it's transcendent.
I believe that's the opposite of transcendent.
Well, I didn't go to school, so I don't know. I just know I like using the big words to make people think I know what I'm talking about.
Should we do a whole show with
Yes,
accents?
fuck yeah, you're goddamn right. We're gonna do a whole full show on this.
People from those areas right now are losing their mind. Like, shut
right.
the fuck up.
Worst
Yeah,
goddamn.
anyone who fucking has an accent at all.
Yeah, we're trying an Aussie accent, and they'll fucking lose their minds on us.
No, I can't do that. Yeah.
You know what's funny? All the Aussies, after we talked up, the Aussie chicks, they're all like, nah, chicks down here are garbage. Every
so
one of them.
many
It wasn't
messages.
like one. It was like every
that-
single message was like, fuck, you guys got it wrong.
Yeah.
They're all
Even
fucking
the
piles of
girls
shit.
were saying that.
They're like garbage. We're
Is that-
We're garbage. We're trash.
Is that just a case of the grass is always greener on
Maybe.
the other
I
side?
don't know. And
It
like,
was funny, though.
yeah, because it was like 100% of them.
Yeah, it was tons of messages.
It's funny though. The Aussie chicks I've seen, fucking dude, they're hard as shit.
It
but
has to just be a case of the grass is always greener.
maybe.
It's like when you live in a city like San Diego where there's a lot of attractive women, but then you go to a place like Austin or Miami or whatever, all of a sudden, oh my God, there's so many
That
attractive
is
women
real.
here.
Yeah. Even though there's when the first time I came here, I couldn't believe them.
Yeah.
It was like that when I went to when I would go to LA. When I go to LA and fucking Tinder in LA. What are you laughing? I got fucking spit stuck in my throat.
You just look like you're having a fucking mild stroke. It's just like-
No, but when I
he has a
would
butthole haircut back there.
when I would Tinder and I'd be Tindering in LA, like when I was doing those shoots, you did.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
shot with that one day with NBC. But yeah, I was shocked. Like I kept thinking to myself, "Wow, these chicks are so much hotter than they are in San
on
Diego."
Tinder though, but then you go out and you're like, where are they?
No, wait,
Where they at?
if
No.
I go out in LA, like I would see a lot of attractive women.
You see a lot of attractive women, but it's not like it always frustrates me when you watch like a movie or a TV show that takes place in Hollywood and like every woman's a fucking supermodel. Like every woman is like the hottest, most attractive piece of ass you've ever seen. And then you go to Hollywood and you're like, oh, there's a lot of trash here.
Yeah.
trash. And
I just feel,
Hollywood.
dude.
Trash.
I mean, I was fucking shooting this morning at some St. Patty's Day thing, and I went to the bar where they had the after party, and I'm looking around. I'm like, these chicks are hot, but they just, to me, probably because I'm older, but they still look really fucking young. Like the 21-year-olds look really fucking
Hell
young.
yeah.
They're
Fucking
hot as
invite me.
They're hot as
I'm
shit.
trying to cheat. Invite me to these places. I need to cheat.
Hey, we just need to start doing live fucking podcasts.
We just need to start doing shows at San Diego State.
Yeah.
that's true.
So I can explain to my girl that it's not cheating because I'm black. It's a slip up. I need to let her know.
So you get that get out of jail free card,
Yeah.
but we don't because we're white, right?
Yeah, black men don't cheat. Everyone knows this.
Yeah.
It's a slip up.
We were it like came down like in history back in Africa, like the kings. And
Yeah.
shit. They had multiple wives, so it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you know, what
And
I'm
I
saying?
want
It's in
that.
us.
I want that life.
And then it was Wakanda.
We was kings.
Yeah.
Is that
Wakanda
like
and Zamunda.
Can you get an honorary one of those as a white dude?
I can
No.
look it up.
It's like a hood pass, but yeah.
Well,
but you already lost that.
I lost it again tonight saying I like had my ass eaten.
It's not looking good,
I'm
Bradley.
never getting a fucking hood
I'll
pass
talk
again.
to the committee though.
Yeah.
I'll
remember-
bring it up in the
We'll
next
bring it
meeting.
up to the board.
Bradley's gonna show up next week with menthols and Hennessy.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna have a do-rag on.
The fucking do-rag.
with the fade too.
Fuck, we gotta end this shit, dude.
I know, I
This
know.
is like an hour and a half.
I need to go out anyway.
Yeah, I gotta go shoot drunken
Let's
assholes.
fucking rage.
By the
All
way,
right.
there's
Go ahead.
Buffalo in Camp Pendleton. Changed my mind.
Yeah.
I told you
We
that.
saw it.
I sent you the motherfucking article.
We saw it.
Alex,
I said if they're there, they were brought there.
But then there's also buffalo in California that are native to California.
changed my
No,
mind.
that was a fish. That's not even like an argument.
There's
Changed my mind.
there's not any here that are
No,
here
no.
natively.
No. That's not even an argument. There's nothing to argue about there. That is 100%. They were from the plains all the way to northeastern
Northeast
California.
yes.
Yeah, like very like
Doesn't matter, it's California!
small line.
Doesn't matter.
Small
It's California!
It
It doesn't matter!
doesn't
It
matter.
like, it like. By the way, they were not there since the early early 1500s.
It doesn't matter.
or
You're
some shit
arguing
like that.
time right
It doesn't
now.
matter.
The point was they were in fucking California 200 years ago.
Pop the E. 1,
No.
2, 3. E.